Yanjiao Hong Kong, China versus Yanjiao China. Umpire Mr. Alex Ong, Malaysia. Series judge Ms. Yoli Na, Malaysia. Court 1.
So our umpire from Malaysia, Mr. Alex Ong, that's the honours. And Wang Chen, the very famous Wang Chen, as far as this stadium is concerned, just puts on a little lumber belt there. She's obviously had a few pains, but she has an extraordinary record. She won this competition back in 2003. She also won it in 2005 and again in 2006. So she has an opportunity to be a 4-time holder of this championship. This is the semi-final stage, and I tell you, she is going to be clear favourite here. But this young lady, Yanjiao, ranked 44 in the world, look at that, is the defending champion. So once again, we've got a matchup of former champions and defending champions, and the left-hander, Yanjiao, will certainly be fighting hard. Wang Chen from China, well, originally from China, but she's now representing Hong Kong, is 32 years old, 31, coming up 32, and she will be 32 in June, and Yanjiao, well, she is very, very much younger. I haven't got her exact age here at the moment, but I know that she's only just come out of the juniors. In the quarter-final stage, Yanjiao beat Aigoto. There you can see, 21-15, 21-6. That was an easy, easy finish to that one. She also beat the top-ranked Japanese player, Hiroshi, and that was in 2, and also in 2, Jing Ying of Singapore, 21-12, 21-15. So she has not had a really, really tough battle. So this will be interesting. The left-hander has not been pushed at any stage at the moment. We'll just see. Here's Alex Ong. We'll just see whether or not Wang Chen can do anything about it. Wang Chen actually, well, there's our service judge. There's Yao Lina. Wang Chen getting to this stage by beating the Japanese Kaori Imapepu, 21-13, 21-9. And well, it wasn't too difficult either for her against the qualifier from Chinese Taipei, Chiang Fei-Xing. That was 21-11, 21-10, and also against the Chinese Taipei qualifier, Chen Xiying, 21-7, 21-8. So neither of these players have really been tested at the moment, and that will be very, very interesting. We've got Tongbo representing the coaching side of Yanjiao, and we've got Yuming Cheng Yuming, and Chai Chanji helping Wang Chen in that corner. You can see them right ahead of us, diagonally across from this great camera angle. I like this camera angle. It gives a fantastic impression of the speed of the shuttle as well. I know then we can pick up the line course from there. We've got a great team here in Johor Bahru covering this Championship.
And on my left, Jiang,
And
Yanjiao, China. Jiang to serve, love all, play.
here we go. And there is the three-time champion receiving the service. And what a great
Service
opener.
over, 1-love.
All in pink.
Service over, 1-all.
Jiang, who's in serve now, won the 2006 Denmark Open. She lost in the quarter-finals the World Championship in that year. She won last year, as I said, this particular tournament by beating Lulan in the final. That was a really, really big moment for her. So she has the experience in this particular event, and
Service
that's leveled
over,
up at 2s.
2-all.
Wang Chen married to Zheng Yumin, Chinese badminton player. She's actually got quite a record herself. Lovely backhand touch there.
3-2.
Wang Chen won the gold at the 2006 Asian Games in Doha. She won the silver medal in the 2007 World Championships. That was here in Kuala Lumpur just last year. Defeated in the final by Zhu Lin of China. Bit of a disappointing match that, but she did well to get to the final. Look at this touch, absolutely brilliant touch. Well, it's just long, but that's the strategy. She will pull her younger opponent into the net, and that was, well, it was well left eventually, but millimeters away from perfection. 3-all. Look at the deception. That's in.
4-3.
There is definitely a drift from behind Wang Chen. May have had a hand in keeping that shuttle in. Long service and long shot out. So Wang Chen trying to settle. And another one. That's three shuttles in a row that have gone wide of the court. And another one, my goodness. Well, I mean, they're more driven out rather than drifting. So it's really a question of poor shot selection in terms of the strength on the shot. This time it's in at last. After 4 mistakes on the lines, she picks one up for 4-7. Again, it's going to be a big high service. A cut right across the shuttle there. No good at the net there from Jiang, but you could see the way that she really cut right across it. And that's wide as well. So she's having problems with her radar at the moment, is Wang Chen. Jiang taking full advantage, keeping pressure on. Just wide there as well. So both girls struggling to find the lines. Well, I tell you what, you can hear the Malaysian crowd at the moment. You just wait until the Malaysian players come on. We've got them up on the last match of the coverage today. That'll be the men's doubles. That'll be Koo Kian-kat and Tan Boon-hyung playing against a Korean pair. But the atmosphere will be building all afternoon. That will be our 5th and final match of the semi-finals. We're into our 2nd at the moment. Coming up in just a couple of moments will be Sunny Dui Konkoro and Park Sung-hwan. If you can join us for that. Hafiz lost out to the Konkoro yesterday.
Service over. 9-6.
Jiang doing enough at the moment to force the errors. And another great shot, lovely drop there. Let me just have a look at the matchups and the head-to-heads. In fact, Wang Chen, they played 6 times altogether, and Wang Chen has won 4 of them. Jiang has won 2 of them, so they know each other's game pretty well.
Service over. 7-10.
Go back to 2004 in the China Open when they played first time round, and Wang Chen won that. In the Proton Malaysia in 2005, Wang Chen won that. Jiang won in the China Masters in 2005.
Service over.
Wang
11,
in this
7,
event
interval.
in 2006 when she went on to win it, and also in the Proton Malaysian Open 2006, a few months later, and she won that one as well. The last time they met was in this competition last year, and Jiang was the victor. So at the moment, there's very little to choose between them, I must say. And Jiang, with Dong Bo coaching, is doing enough to impress. Seven times they've met with a 6-2, rather with a 4-2 advantage to this young lady.
11-7, play. Service
On
over.
the line. Wow,
8-11.
that's a bit of stroke of luck there for Wang Chen. Maybe she can capitalize on that. Out of court here.
9-11.
A 4-point lead has been eroded to 2 since the break. Oh, that's great.
Service
That's
over.
a brilliant
12-9.
shot from Jiang, Yanjiao. She placed it perfectly. Nothing that Wang Chen could do about that. Talented young player, this. She's not reached the top levels, absolutely the top in the world rankings at the moment. Xi Jinping is at the top. Jiang Ning is in second, Lu Lan in third, Zhu Lin in fourth, and then Wang Chen in fifth. So Liang is doing pretty well, I must say, with that scoreline. Strictly speaking, Wang Chen should win this fairly comfortably. Well, if you thought this was pretty loud, you wait until the Malaysian players come on.
Over. 14,
and then, of course, in a few weeks' time, we'll be going down for the Thomas Cup in Jakarta. I can't think of a better venue for a major sporting event. I'm really looking forward to the thrill of that one.
Service over. 12-14.
Wang Chen nibbling at the heels here. Nutty little pink clip to match the top. And I did notice a bit of makeup as well. Well, things are looking up in badminton. Great shot. That is fantastic. What a cut
14.
drop there by Wang. Fantastic. She takes it all in her stride there, doesn't celebrate it, but it was a brilliant shot. For all the world, it was going to be smashed down the line. It was a fantastic shot. Out of court this time, and again, Jiang finds that for the left-hander, the forehand side. Yeah. Too good. Wang Chen, 31 years old, doesn't move terribly well to that. And another great shot.
16,
That's brilliant.
13.
Superb. Now that is a fabulous left-hander's cut across a game. What a great drop shot. Oh, it's gone in.
17, 13.
Ah, and this is now a big, big gap at this stage of the first game. Yanjiao is doing a good job here. Number 44 in the world against the number 5 in the world, and that's out. That's 18-13.
13. Service over. 14, 18.
Well, this will show the character of the experienced Wang Chen. She can fight back from here. That would be very, very impressive. Played at the World Championships last year when she won the silver medal, defeated by Zhu Lin. But, she was disappointing in that
15,
final,
18.
but she does have huge fighting character, the Hong Kong player. 15-18, she's picked up a couple of cheap points, so she can press on right now. She certainly can. That was a great,
16,
great looping
18.
forehand that she had to get right behind her head to play that. It was with good power too. 3 points in a row for Wang Chen. And now 4 in a row. Oh dear, that was very loose. After
19,
really pushing
17.
and putting pressure on, she then plays a really loose shot, and now is a big chance for Yanjiao. And another one there, 20 points to 17, and she's got game point in this first game. Yanjiao, the defending champion. She has done enough. The left-hander has upset the balance of the 3-time champion in this competition. Good rally, developing brilliantly. Fabulous shots, and that should be dead. No, it's not quite yet. Oh, that's it. That is excellent work. Yanjiao pushing her more experienced opponent, Wang Chen, around the court. And in fact, having beaten her last year, she's getting a lot of confidence out of that. And this is a very, very interesting battle right now. There's no way she's going to get that back. She was drawn forward, and it was a great dummy over the back for the point to win the game. There you go. No chance. It was right on the line and immediately acknowledged by Wang Chen. Yanjiao takes the first. 21-17, methinks.
I've never seen her before, but you have.
Indeed it is. So, former champion against defending champion on top right now.
But
Second game then. And first game to the number 44 in the world.
Service
And
over.
Wang Chen comes up
One
with a
love.
really good inside-out cross-court drop. She's pretty serious about it, isn't she? She's not... there's no smiles about at the moment, no body language that you could say was positive. That's a poor shot. Wow.
Service over. 1 all.
Well, I remember in Kuala Lumpur last year commentating on the final when Wang Chen played Zulin, and it really was such a disappointment. It just wasn't
Service
befitting
over. 2-1.
the final of a major competition in the year. It's 2-1 to Jiang. Oh, she had the right idea, but not the execution. It's 3-1. Well, it's hard enough to win a major tournament once, but Wang Chen has won it 3 times, going right back to 2003. She's attempting to win this tournament for the 4th time.
Service over. 2-3.
And at last we get a bit of reaction from her. A little bit of a clench of the fist as she drops this one. Watch this. It's a fantastic drop. Look at that. Perfect. It's too good. That is absolutely excellent work from
Service
Jiang.
over. 4-2.
Wow. They really are experts at the dummy, the feint. They are deceiving the opponent every shot they play. That was a perfect, perfect drop. Trying to wrong foot each time. This is an exhausting rally.
5-2.
Just out. There's lots and lots of movement around court here. Lots of stretching above the head, and that is way long. Well, it's looking good for the defending champion at the moment.
5-2. Play.
Jiang is full of energy, and she really doesn't look like the 44 ranked in the world, that's for sure. I think she must have had some kind of injury to stop her. That's a poor shot
6-2.
of Wang Chen. Well, she won't be happy with the way she's playing at the moment. It is very disappointing. She's coming with a couple of reasonable rallies and shots, but she's playing some poor ones, and that's another
7-2.
one. She's got this belt attached to her lumbar region, trying to support her. She obviously got a little bit of a back problem, and having to stretch like this is not going to help. Cutting across it, and it's way down into the middle of the net. 7-2, it's not looking good for Hong Kong. Out of court for 8-2.
8-2.
Well, this is a disappointing semi-final at the moment.
9-2.
Yeah, I think she's given up on it. She's got bandages on the knees, a heavy bandage on the right knee, smaller bandage on the left. She's got a back brace, and she is now struggling for confidence as well. Jiang, meanwhile, is really looking
Service
good.
over. 3-9.
Well, that was a better clear. A poor misjudgment from Jiang. We haven't seen it too often. A couple of damaged feathers there. Jiang looking for inspiration from somewhere. That is great.
4-8.
Absolutely superb. She's played a couple of those. They're so heavily disguised. Perfect placement. It's almost a trademark shot of hers. Lots of wrist, lots of cut across the shuttle. That's too long
Service
this time.
over.
Yeah, she
10-4.
can't believe it. Right idea, wrong strength. That's better.
Service over. 5-10.
Well, she's going to need a string of those kind of shots if she wants to be competitive here. That's a great pickup by Wang Chen. And that's out of court, so that's another 6-10.
6-10.
Both players happy to play the clears, but that's out of goal. That's so far out, my goodness.
Service over.
They go to the halfway
11-6
at this
interval.
second game. And Yanjiao of China goes into that interval with a lead. 11-6. And that is a really poor shot. It was a dummy looking to push it further than she really needed to. Well, Wang Chen is the #1 player in this tournament. Yanjiao, the defending champion, is nowhere seeded.
Play.
Jiang, will she continue with her excellent progress? Well, not there.
Service over.
Goodness.
7-11.
I must say there have been a lot of errors, particularly on the lines. They haven't got used to the drift in here, I don't think so. That's good, that's 12-7.
Service over. 12-7.
That's a lovely shot, actually. Beautifully delicate. Now, obviously, turning their eyes towards the match that's on the
Service
adjacent
over.
court to this,
8-12.
and in fact is now over. Looks like Wang Lin of China has gone through, so it could be an all-China final
9-12.
unless Wang Chen can do something about it. Wang Lin of China goes through in the women's singles on the adjacent court. Jiang of China is in the lead at the moment, although Wang Chen, 3 times champion here in Johor Bahru. Well, not actually all of them in Johor Bahru. Let me just see where the first of her victories was. In 2003.
10-12.
I got a feeling that was in, let's see, 2003 was in Jakarta. 2003 in Jakarta, 2005 was in Hyderabad in India, and then the other victory was here in Johor Bahru. 10-12. She's now
10-12,
smiling a
play.
little bit as well. Can she now put that into really good practice? Dongbo looks on.
China versus Chen Wang, China. Umpire, China. Service judge to
Service over.
Trying too
13,
hard here.
10.
She's trying things at a high risk. 13-10, it could be an important couple of points right here. Jiang succeeds in putting control. Yeah, whoa, what a pick up there. That was amazing. But then she follows up with a poor net shot.
10.
Wang Chen misses and takes a 4-point deficit. That's better, that's 11-14.
11-14, yeah.
She's not consistent enough now, Wang Chen. She plays a couple of good shots. She misses 3. That's an absolute beauty. Great balance, beautiful footwork. If you're just beginning this game, you just watch the footwork of these girls. It's absolutely stunning.
12-14.
You have to get in balance as well as you can. These guys can actually play off balance as well, but until you've got the feel for what's going on, you've got to get your feet underneath your body to try and get in good position to play the shot. Look at that, fabulous, but what a... Well,
Service
she's doing
over.
it so
15,
often, it's so
12.
disappointing. She must be really upset with herself. 12-15, 15-12.
Service over.
Well, I must say,
13,
it's tough to
15.
commentate when there's not a lot going on court. We've got a temporary drum... No, it's coming back again. They've got something exciting on the men's side to watch. The men's singles have just come out from adjacent court, and that one means there's
Service
a matchup
over.
with Lin Dan and
16,
Chen Jin, so it's
13.
China next door. 16-13, and Jiang making ever steady progress towards a place in the final and a chance to defend that championship. And she goes even further there, 17-13. Oh, the number
Service
one seed
over.
comes up with a good
14,
shot there.
17.
She needs a few more of them. Consistency. Easy to say from this distance, of course. It very much depends on the opponent, what you're allowed to do. 14-17. I think this is now do or die. She's really got to get a good run here, or she's going to be out of the competition. She's doing her best to stay in this, no doubt at all. That's a good play. That was a very, very good rally for Wang Chen. She had all kinds of things happening there. A lovely little dummy at the net, and then that early play forcing the error at 15-17. Oh, what a cross court.
Service
Absolutely
over.
stunning. That
18,
could
15.
signal a place in the final. It was an absolutely brilliant cut. Wow. Superb deceiving shot there. 18-15, 3-point lead, 3 required. Oh, Wang Chen, no, she can't make that one.
19, 50.
Very rarely do you see a player playing that bowl over shot. She couldn't stretch to it. The only thing she could manage. Normally, you will see the elbow breaking. Not on that occasion, and Wang Chen was under pressure, and there you can see it. 19-15. She's going to go out of this one. Yeah, that's 20-15. And that is 4 match points to Yanjiao of China. She will go I'm sure, in with an opportunity to defend her
Service
title.
over. 16.
Wang Chen just a little bit of a wriggle in the tail at the end. It won't be enough. It's still match point. Good drops there, but Jiang is still getting everything back. And that is it. Wang Chen misses at the net, and Yanjiao goes through to her second final in this
Match
2
won
years in a
by
row.
Chen
Yonex
Wang,
Sunrise
China,
Badminton Asia Championships.
21-17,
She wins it with a very, very impressive performance against the three-time former champion, Wang Chen of Hong Kong. It will be a China-China final in the women's singles here in Johor Bahru tomorrow. She has impressed me with her consistency, and that's been the big problem of Wang Chen. She has not been able to keep obvious talent on show all the time. There were some poor shot selections on odd occasions. Jiang just kept hanging in there, putting the pressure on. So, congratulations all round then. Yanjiao goes through to the final with a win over Hong Kong's Wang Chen, 21-17, 21-16. Coming up next, it will be the men's singles. It's Sunny Dwi Konkoro against Park Sung-hwan of Korea.